random. You are never going to know what's next. And I have lots and lots of special things lined up for you listeners today. And if you have been on Facebook and maybe you've been on Salsarah.com, you will see my special guests already. You've already had a sneak preview. So I'm very, very excited to let those of you who haven't logged in to the chat room or actually on Facebook to let you know that my first special guest is live via Skype from New York. That's right, New York City. He is an instrumental artist and he's got a special Christmas album that he is promoting at the moment. And you know what? He's actually in the chat room right now. I'd like to welcome Samuel Archer to the chat room, aka Sam March. All right, so you can say hello to him. We will have him on Skype very, very soon. So we're talking about his Christmas album. We're going to play some of his tracks as well. And you know what? Because we haven't got much time with him, we are going to have him back in January for a special 2-hour show about all the other music that he does do. So welcome to you, Samuel Archer. My next special guest, if you don't already know, is the one, the only Maxi Priest. That's right, he's live via mobile phone. I have his number in my phone. I'm going to phone him just after 12:30 and we're going to have a good conversation with him, a British reggae artist. Wow. See, that's completely random. You weren't expecting that. I'd like to say a big, big thank you to CZ Zanisi of Majana Limited for getting in touch with Maxi Priest and putting him in touch with me for my Christmas edition. And my third and final special guest, that's right, guests. They are live in the studio. That's right. Jeff and Alison from Incognito Dance Company are here in the studio to my right, to your left, but you can't see them yet. They are on from 1 o'clock and they will be joining us in the chat room. So I hope that they're going to log in with a laptop. We'll get to a laptop very, very soon and you can log in the chat room and talk about all the different things that you are doing and share with you about their dance company. But they will be doing a special live performance here in the studio with our newer background, everybody. What do you think? It's not bad, is it? We're very, very pleased. Well, I need to go to the chat room. It is filling up already. Would like to say welcome to Lilac Rose. She's in there. Would like to welcome Ayup as well. And Charlie B. My cousin. Welcome to you, Charlie B. Any other welcomes? And obviously Samuel Archer. So let's go to them comments. I've got a few lovely ones here. Got Ayup saying, E by Gum, Salsarah, you look gorgeous today, lass. Thank you so much. I was trying to do the accent, I don't know if it worked well. We've got Lila Rose saying, you look beautiful. Thank you. And I would like to actually give a big shout out to the lovely Fawzia makeup and hair artist. She did my makeup for my Christmas edition this morning. We were up very, very early because I had to get here by public transport, so that took me a little while. So hopefully I haven't melted. So thank you so much, Fawzia. And please go to salsarah.com and check out her link. And you need to book her because she's amazing. Look, wow. All right, okay, we've now got Blue Jeans in the chat room. Good afternoon, Salsarah, looking good. Thank you so much. We've got Charlie B giving me a link to the Endings Official. That's right, that's his son's band, and we're going to get him on the show as well. And I think I have remembered everybody. And, well, not forgetting Don Juan, he's just come to the studio, so welcome to you, Don Juan. And I think we're ready to go to our Skype guest. Have we got Samuel Archer via Skype, live and direct from New York? We will have him very, very soon. Sam, I haven't forgotten you. We will be coming back to you very, very soon. Okay, so what have you been doing? What are you up to for Christmas? And where are you going? Because I'm nosy like that. I like to know what's happening. And did you tune in to Easy Like Sunday Morning? We had a special guest, Lady J, on the show, and of course the lovely CZQ, playing all those Latin flavours for you. A little bit of mixture, a bit of salsa, bachata, not some merengue. You forgot merengue. I love merengue. We had some kazomba. If you missed the show, don't worry, you can go back and log in a little bit later. Right, I'm going to have a little talk about Samuel Archer because I know he's he's going to come on Skype. And we're actually going to do a split screen so you can see him on one side and me while we're talking to him. So he's in New York. It is pretty early. How are you, Samuel? I hope you're okay. He is a piano musician and producer. He's a very busy gentleman. And he's put together a beautiful musical project that he calls Joy to the World. It is his album that he is promoting at the moment. If you want to go to his website to download any of the songs, you can do. It's www.samuelarcher.bandcamp.com. Okay, and he's got 9 beautiful tracks there, and using all the elements of music that he's learned over the years. You've got a bit of classical there, jazz, world, and I know he's also got some, not on this particular album, but he does have some hip-hop playing style as well. But certainly for this one, it's a blend of Celtic orchestral synth. And I like the fusion. I think you should listen to it. I think we're going to go straight over to one of those tracks right away. And Sam, you know what? I have no idea which one to pick. And I can't ask you your favourite right now because you're not with me just yet. But you know what? I'm going to go to The Passion. And this is actually one that you've done all by yourself. So we like this one. It's not a cover. So this is by Samuel Archer. This is The Passion. And it is on his album right now, his Christmas album, Joy to the World. Okay, that was The Passion. That was by Samuel Archer, who is live on Skype right now, and you should see him very, very soon, live from New York. Thank you so much for being with us, Samuel. Can you hear us? And can we hear you? I can see you now. Hello, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Getting ready. It's the morning time, so...
You don't look tired. You're hiding it very, very well, by the way.
Yes. I hide a couple of things well.
Oh, it's so lovely to have you here on Completely Random, my Christmas edition. Are you enjoying the music so far? I know we've had one of your one. Of course you'd enjoy that one.
So far, I think I'm a fan. I'm going to be tuning in regularly whenever I can.
Brilliant. Well, you're in the chat rooms. I know people can talk to you and ask you any questions. But can I ask you, how did you start getting into doing your own music?
I had from an early age, I had a drive, internal drive. I started writing songs around the age of 9.
Okay.
Or 8 or 9, I was making up my own songs. But I guess it all started with my dad, who had bought this piano. And we were moving from New York City to Tobago, and he bought this piano, and I started playing with the piano, and the piano and I made a connection, and history started from that point. I think I was about the age of 5 when that started.
Okay, all right. So that's why the piano influences. That's why the instrumental. I'm sure you can sing though, can't you?
Yes.
See, I was right. So what made you do a whole instrumental album for Joy to the World?
That's a good question. I was classically trained. I'm influenced by a lot of different musicians, people like David Foster, George Duke, Enya, Yanni. Music that's very orchestrational. Sometimes I even check out some Celtic or Celtic music because I like the arrangements and the harmonic minors and melodic minors. And the last couple of years I've been doing projects where I was singing. I do world beat and I also do contemporary music. So it was just a chance for me to do instrumental project to, because I enjoy doing instrumental, and it can also showcase that side of what I do as a musician.
Absolutely. And you know what? This Christmas album really showcases your flair for bringing all the musical different genres together, actually, Samuel. I really, really enjoyed the orchestral synth, and I've made notes, see? I was listening to your music, of course, and I really liked, where are we? I have it written down. Here we go. The Passion, at the end where it builds up to like a crescendo. It's amazing. I really, really enjoyed that bit, so I wanted to play that one first. We've got a few questions in the chat room, and I don't want to miss out because we've got lots of listeners in there for you, supporting you, Samuel, today. We have a question from Lilac Rose. She said the Bacchanal Christmas. Did I say that right, Samuel? Am I pronouncing it right?
Bacchanal Christmas?
Bacchanal, that's right, okay.
Yes,
she's liking that one, and I know she had a question. Oh, I thought she had a question. Oh, yes, what exactly is Bacchanal Christmas? Aop was asking Lilac Rose, but maybe you could answer that one, because I'm not sure what that one is, actually, Samuel.
Well, Bacchanal is a word that's used in the Caribbean, especially in Trinidad and Tobago, around Carnival time. It's a cultural word. It's sort of connected to an old, I don't know if it's Latin or Greek, what have you, but it means God of confusion.
Okay.
It has evolved. But we use it in reference to Carnival and Calypso and that sort of streamlined. So when we say Bacchanal, it means, fete or... But Bacchanal Christmas sort of reflects, and in reference to this particular album, it sort of reflects the West Indian or the Caribbean element or genre.
Oh, sure,
when you listen to it, you hear that Calypso flavor.
Back to your roots.
And I have it tagged in with all these other orchestrational arrangements.
Sure.
So because I grew up in Tobago, I wanted to have something that reflected the Caribbean also.
Ah, well, that makes a lot of sense. I completely understand that now. Thank you so much for explaining that. We've got Charlie B in the chat room saying, I like this, it's quite chill out. So there we are. He was feeling very, very relaxed because, of course, it has got the easy listening tag as well, hasn't it, on your website? If you're actually wanting to open another window, have a look what we're talking about and see the actual cover. You can go to salsarah.com and see the link. You can also go to Samuel's website. All you have to do is type in www.samuelarcher.bandcamp.com and we can actually add people on Facebook as well, can't we, Samuel?
Yes, you could. Yes, we can.
All right, if you're on Facebook right now, I know quite a lot of listeners are, please add samuel.archer.545. And I couldn't see if you're on Twitter at all, are you?
I'm on Twitter also.
Oh, you are? Brilliant. Can you type that in the chat room for us while I'm playing the next track? That'll be great. And I think we should go straight into Bacchanal Christmas by you. This is the other one that you have produced, Samuel. So we're going to play this here for all our listeners and silent listeners as well. Okay, wow, that was a beautiful track there by Samuel Archer, live on Completely Random. And I was actually just phoning our next special guest. He's on the phone. He's going to bear with me for just one more minute, and I'm going to ask Samuel if I'm able to come back to you a little bit later on in the show, because guest number 2 is on a very tight time schedule. So is that all right? With
anything for Maxi Priest, we make it happen. You know what I mean?
Thank you so much, Samuel Archer. It's been really lovely to have you opening up my Christmas edition of Completely Random. So if we can get you back on Skype, and if you have to go out, I completely understand. I know we've got you back on the 6th of January, that's right. We've got you for a whole 2 hours talking about all your other projects as well. So I would like to say thank you so much. But please stay in the chat room, because I know we've got lots of people who want to talk to you as well, and ask you even more questions about your music. So thank you so much, Samuel. And can we get a round of applause for Samuel Archer in the studio, please? Thank you. Okay, right. Well, we are now going to go to my next special guest, live on Completely Random. We actually have the one, the only Maxi Priest. Welcome to you.
I'm sure I heard my name there. How you doing? I'm not really hearing you so well.
Can you hear me better now? Is that better? Well, there we go. Well, I hope that we have Samuel Archer with us still. I'm going to see if I can play another one of his tracks from earlier, because we didn't get, we only got a couple of them played, but I'd really like to get that on, and so you can see all this great music. And he is actually going to come back on the 6th of January as well, so I know that he's going to enjoy that. Why not? In a pure instrumental style of Sam Archer. If you're on Salsarah.com right now, you can actually get up his website and see and download all his tracks on his Joy to the World album as well. So I think we're going to try and get Samuel back, if he's there in front of his Skype, ready to come and talk with me for, well, we've got another 20 minutes to the end of the show. I don't know where that time has gone. We've been so busy. I think he's going to join us very, very soon. And of course, don't forget that all of the music that you have heard today can be played back from Tropical FM, and you just have to go into the presenters tab and click in the presenter that you would like to hear the show again of, and then click on the red title of the show, and then up 4 shows will come for previous shows, and you can play it at your leisure. Okay, we are ready to go back to Skype, back to Samuel Archer. Welcome to you again. Are you a little bit more awake now? Did you have something to eat? Did you have some breakfast?
No, I didn't have any breakfast yet, but I'll have some soon. It's about 8 something. So I was actually had a few folks on Facebook that were listening in.
And you were you're glued into Tropical FM. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, so they had me there, and I was totally glued. I enjoyed the interview with Max Priest, and also with the dance company. You know, that was pretty good to know from my end of the world. And I had to shout out a couple of people like a friend of mine's got in touch with me this morning that I was in school with. She lives in the UK. Her name is Kim Kent. So I just want to give her a quick shout out. She listened in this morning. And I have another friend in Guam. She contacted me on Facebook. Her name is TC. So and Donna Melville. So these were people that I know from Tobago that actually got in touch with me this morning from the interview.
I see. Well, Samuel, that would explain why we've just checked to see who's listening in right now. And we did have Guam come up, and we're thinking, wow, how did Guam hear about us? So there we are. It's from you. So thank you so much. We've also got to say a big shout out to the Netherlands as well. Got people in the Netherlands, Australia, and the USA listening. Of course, I know you're in New York. How's New York today, Samuel? At the moment, it's
we're cold over here.
Are you cold? Are you colder than the UK?
I don't know. I didn't check, but I'm definitely cold over here.
Well, I know something that warms people up your album, Joy to the World. See, that was a nice link, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. I would like you to talk about the covers that you did. What made you pick those particular covers for your album while I get up your next track?
Yeah, the album cover was actually artwork done by my eldest daughter. At the time, she was in kindergarten, I think, or one of those early classes. Might have been grade 1 or something. And I fell in love with it and kept it. Sometimes they do something and it really comes out.
Yeah,
really
no, I agree.
The actual artwork on the album is a class project that my daughter had to do for a Christmas. I think that might have been back in maybe 2003 or 2004.
Oh, really? See, well, it's just perfect for now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just working out, and I'm happy I kept it and didn't throw that one out.
No, I'm happy you kept it. It looks really, really good right there on salsarah.com. It's looking good. So big shout out to Shade Archer who did the artwork.
Yes.
Yes. Right,
Okay.
I'm nearly there. I'm nearly getting your tracks up, and
Okay.
I really, really like. I made more notes. You see, Samuel. Here we go. Oh, Come Emmanuel. I love the synth and the rhythm running through that track. That's a really, really nice one. That's just amazing how you listen. Do you listen to the track and then decide what instruments you're going to use?
It all happens kind of together because as a musician, you hear ideas and sometimes it keeps going, so you have to grab the idea while it's happening. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like you grab it while it happens, because if it goes too far away, then something new is coming. So it sort of just keeps this flow going, and I have to grab them when they come. And while I would take a little piece, think of it as a piece of clay, and then I would, pull up if I'm working with GarageBand or Reason or whatever software I may have at hand at the time, and then I would start working on the idea from that piece of clay, and then it would, come into a nice piece of something.
Yes, a nice piece of something. That's very well put. I like that. Well, I think we should get Oh Come Emmanuel here live. Would you like to introduce it for me, Samuel?
Listen to Oh Come Emmanuel live, performed by Sam Archer on the Tropical FM TV radio show at Salsarah. Whatever. Yeah, go ahead.
That's right. I'm going to push that button, all right? there we go. That was beautiful. That was "Oh Come Emmanuel" by Samuel Archer, who is live via Skype right now. Oh, I really liked that one, Samuel. That was brilliant. I really, really liked that that violin part and the rhythm going through it. And
yes. Thank you. I'm happy you like that.
we've got Mo in the chat room saying very innovative and uplifting music. So she's liking that one there. And chat room has gone a bit quiet. I think everyone's eating. Are you all eating? See, they were talking about food before. It made everyone hungry. And big goodbye to Jeff and Alison. They've just left the studio, so they really had a great time. So please don't forget to add them up on Facebook as well. Well, Samuel, what are we going to talk about for the 6th of January? We've got a great show lined up with all the other music that you do. Can we give listeners a brief snippet of the other music that you do? Because I know we're predominantly promoting your Christmas album today, but you're a very busy guy in the music industry, aren't you?
I'm busy on the independent side of it. What's happening is that I'm actually now getting a chance to explore musically a lot of what I do. So I guess you're going to be talking about the Zumba record, or the workout CD.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I had this idea. Actually, I had a friend that used to work in a health supplement franchise here, and we had this idea to come up with a CD that would allow you to work out, provide music. So that was even before the Zumba craze took off. But we kind of developed the idea, and we were just able to put it together and release it recently. So that's a really good project that we can discuss. And then I do world beat. I'm influenced by Charlie's Roots. If you're familiar with David Rudder or Tambu, or some of the Calypsonians from Trinidad, and the Rangers like Pelham Goddard and Clyde Bradley, even Pat Bishop, who we lost earlier this year. These are all musicians that I listened to over the years. So you may hear some influence in that album. It's entitled "Sweat, Tears, and Mileage," which is actually like a compilation or best of, because I did a lot of the songs over the years. Yeah. So I'm thinking that might be another interesting channel to explore with me. And what else? I have some other instrumental type stuff, easy listening and music for massage and relaxation and that kind of thing. So I think I might be really interested to check out.
We've got lots of interesting things to check out with your music. We've got Lila Rose in the chat room saying your music is very different. I like that, she says. Lots of supporters in there for you, Sammy. I want to say thank you so much for being my special guest, opening and closing my Christmas edition of Completely Random. And don't forget, listeners, he is going to be on for the whole 2 hours.
Yes, I thank you for the blessing. I didn't know it would turn out this way, but I appreciate it. And
it's good.
I want to thank the fans for really checking out the site and the support. And you're actually the first person to interview me in the UK, or from the UK. So
I'm honoured. Yes. Thank you so much.
So you have officially popped the cherry of Samuel Archer in interviews.
Excellent. Thank you. Oh, it was really lovely to have you on the show, and big shout out to everybody who has obviously logged in to support your music as well. Thank you so much. Okay, wow, I've got 5 minutes left of my show to say to all my goodbyes, but Samuel, thank you so much, and we will speak, and I will see you in 2 weeks' time.
Right. Yes, you will.
Round of applause in the studio for Samuel Archer. Take care. Wow,
all right,
my goodness, what a show it has been. So not only have we had Samuel Archer on twice, we have also had Maxi Priest on the phone. I know I've got his number in my mobile. It was a bit surreal when I was putting in there. So I want to say a big thank you to Susie Zanisi of Mojana Limited for making that connection that he came on the show. And he has got an album out. So you need to go to maxipriest.com to go and purchase that Christmas album. Go to samuelarcher.bandcamp.com as well to purchase his Christmas album. Because it's not Christmas for long and then it's next year. So you need to go and get that today, okay? Ready